Number 6, Katie Keller. Number 8, Carly Iacobello. Number 10, Emily Ratz. Number 11, Caroline Ryder. Number 12, Lauren Crane. Number 14, Ava Walls. Number 15, Isabella Ortiz. Number 19, Camille Straub. Number 23, Kylie Keene. Number 26, Riley McCall. And in goal, number 30, Tori Smith. The Trailblazers are coached by Sydney Taylor and assisted by Rachel Bailey. And now for your Southern Wesleyan Warriors! First up, a freshman from Emmons, Georgia, number 1, Renna Beth Brooker. A sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 2, Sierra Raven. A junior from Sumter, South Carolina, number 4, Abby Kowalczyk. A senior from Sumter, South Carolina, number 7, Lexi Richardson. A junior from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, number 8, Viva Steves. A sophomore from Cordell, Georgia, number 10, Helen Posey. A freshman from Pauline, South Carolina, number 12, Haley Billings. A senior from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 18, Mac Morrow. A senior from Bowling Springs, South Carolina, protecting the pipes, it's number 20, Caroline Clark. A sophomore from Pelzer, South Carolina, number 21, Alexa Simpson. A senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 25, Aliza Mans. And last but not least, it's a freshman from Oceanside, New York, number 30, Ella McCowan. Your Warriors are coached by Lindsay Schneider.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
You played before that.
Trying to have the trim or something.
And it's West
Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
West FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
West Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team
the world has ever seen.
We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
May play for your glory. Amen.
I am number 1, not number 2. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds. Yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out. See me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
Don't cry, Grace. Don't cry, Grace. It's okay.
Do you want the chair? Huh? Do you want? I don't need it.
Alright. Hey, I can't hear you.
Already a goal here for the Trailblazers. Matt O'Banion here, bringing you live coverage on Conference Carolina's digital network here at Southern Wesleyan down at Childs Field. It's the last home game here of the 2025 schedule for the Warriors as they're taking on a pretty hefty task, taking on conference opponent, the North Greenville Trailblazers. Trailblazers coming out of a hot win, coming actually on their senior night playing Barton Bulldogs. Barton, one of the top teams in conference. Of course, they've been great most of the year. Trailblazers coming there, able to hang on to a late lead and come out with a victory there on a special day for them, senior day. Of course, it's always good to get a win there. But right now, 1-0 here as the Trailblazers do lead. Of course, Trailblazers being a new name, actually, for North Greenville, came in as the Crusaders. And actually, this is the first full year that they're going with the Trailblazer name. Loving the new logo as well. One nothing here, getting underway. Of course, this is going to be a big game. It's going to be an emotional game as well for a lot of these Warrior seniors. Of course, last home game here. Also one of their last games as well, taking on Emmanuel next week. As a foul's going to be called there. Be a foul. Looks like it might be Uncle Valchik there. Actually, a card coming out as well. So a yellow card coming out pretty early here for the Warriors. Abby Kovalchik being a victim there. So actually, we'll call this a not-so-fun fact. The Warriors are actually second in the nation for yellow cards. Not sure yet who is in the 1 spot there, but now the Warriors are 3 behind the leader. So, of course, something that you don't really want to be known for, but you just happen to be there. So it will be a free position attempt here coming in. That one's going to get by Lark as well. She's protecting the pipes. As a quick 2-0 here. Warriors, they came into this one. They knew it was going to be a hard task. That was Straub there scoring the goal. Cami Straub there, a freshman actually from Cumming, Georgia. Back in midfield now, that's Mac Moreau, one of the seniors here tonight. Seniors on this team include Lexi Richardson, Mac Moreau, Caroline Lark, Lisa Mans as well. So it's going to be a big game, emotional game for those seniors here, already down 2-0. And we're going to be seeing a lot coming from the Trailblazers. They're an aggressive team, also having the size as well, able to really work on the inside presence there. Their passing is also just impeccable. As looks like Warriors getting the passing lanes there. Grandma's going to be picked up there by Richardson, having to get that out quick. Swarmed by Trailblazers there. Getting out to Brooker. Brooker, welcome back here. Warriors definitely missing Brooker with her time of absence on the season. Norris Brooker being the leading scorer for the Warriors with missing some time as well this season. Right behind her, actually Brooker with 18 goals. And it's going to be coming down to her as well today if the Warriors want to stay close in this game and try to pull out a win. Ella McCowan right behind her in goals with 16, so not a far one, as a shot there by Mans will find the back of the net. Bounce shot there, able to get it done, and the Warriors come back within 1. 2-0 here. Lisa Mans getting her first goal on the night, and that's a great sign for another senior on this Warriors team.
Goal number 25, Elisa Mans.
That's a great response coming from the Warriors. Now only down by 1, having to kick it up with that momentum. Back in midfield for the draw control, Mac Moreau once again outside the circle for the Warriors. It's Richardson and Steves. Going to be seeing a lot of those 3 tonight. Richardson definitely going to be dropping back on defense. Richardson also bringing some goals for the Warriors this year as well. But definitely the big X factor in this one will be Fianna Steves. Steve's probably the most aggressive player out there. Can lead some fouls at time, but can also lead to some caused turnovers. Seeing her on the attack. Also Richardson on the attack as well. Moreau with it here outside the 12. Trying to find something inside. Trying to find Brooker. And then Mans as well having the inside presence. Having just drop it off there to Steves. Still outside the 12. We're going to see the Warriors pretty much stay outside the 12, run down that clock until they can get something here. Richardson trying to make a move. That's a turnover there. A great defense coming from the Trailblazers, now on the run. Warriors having to drop back here. It was great transition coming from the Trailblazers. It's like a foul there. Will be a free position attempt from the 8-meter coming from Sierra Raven. It was Walls that was actually taking it. Try to get a pass off. Ended up getting nothing there. It's Kowalczyk now running through. That one gets stripped away. Trying to come up back with it. Still on the ground. That one's going to be picked up there by Crane. Keene getting the pass here. Actually, 2 subs getting ready to come on for the Trailblazers. Aubrey Mays is one of them. And Kayla Harris as well, number 5, seeing her run on into your view now. Running directly on the attack here. It's just going to be the big question of this game. Can the Warriors defense, will they be able to withstand, we'll say, the absolutely aggressive attacking coming from the Trailblazers? This Trailblazers team, they're amazing when it comes to going in transition. As you can see now, their defense so quick to even drop back here when the Warriors coming on attack. And we talk about that Barton game that the Trailblazers just came off of. A big win for them. They're actually on a 3-game winning streak. All those were in conference plays, so those are the games that matter. It all started with a 24-7 win over Chowan. Then 2 tight victories. One versus Converse, 14-13. And then on their senior day, winning that one 15-12. Warriors keeping it here, still an attack of Kowalczyk, trying to get something out. That one's going to be grabbed there by McCowan. Inside, Moreau able to pick it up. Steves trying to get something quick pass, a little too quick there. Catching Moreau off guard, Warriors keeping it. Here's Mans inside present, trying to fight through some contact. Get some space there, bounces it in, ties this one up. So it's 2 early goals here for Eliza Mans. And she's putting the Warriors right on her back right now, tying this one up 2 apiece. That is just textbook inside presence coming from Eliza Mans. And Eliza Mans, so good at weaving through traffic and getting such hard shots off and a lot of contested. So a new ball game here, 2 apiece. About 8:42 left to play here. Draw control is up. Looks like this one's going to be won by the Warriors, and is. That's Billings there. Pass there going wide of Moreau. Overran it a little bit there, immediately having some of it off. Tosses that one away. It'll be a turnover. Raven. Looks like that will be a foul on Raven, and it will be a green card coming out here. Does look like Lindsey Schneider, head coach of the Warriors lacrosse team, trying to argue that it wasn't necessarily a push there by Raven, but it was a more previous step out there coming from Crane. Will be a foul either way there on Raven. It'll just be a minute in the box there. First green card coming out. Will be another foul here on the Warriors. Looks like that one's going to be on Moreau, her first of the game. It's going to be an 8-meter coming up now. looks like this one might be number 5, Kayla Harris, taking and that one's going to be good there. So Harris, after subbing into the game, getting the goal there. So tie no more here. New goalie as well coming on for the Warriors. No longer Caroline Lark, it's now Ava Lombardi. And actually seeing Hannon Graybeal come on the field as well. We've seen Graybeal as in the goal as well for the Warriors. The Alexa Simpson coming off. A little bit of fun fact, a little bit of history between these two teams. Head coach Lindsay Schneider for the Warriors. Previously actually a assistant coach for the women's lacrosse team at North Greenville. And I do believe she was coaching now head coach Sydney Taylor her freshman year when Sydney Taylor was at North Greenville. And Sydney Taylor, what a name and what a legacy she had at North Greenville. She was a starting goalie at NGU, and she owns all program goalie career records. Those include 674 saves, 9.23 saves a game. Speaking of saves, that one not being able to be saved there by Lombardi. It's not going to be a 4-2 ball game. So goal is confirmed there. Timeout's going to be called by Schneider and the Warriors. We'll be right back here on Conference Carolina's Digital Network right after this break.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
Of course, today here at Southern Western University, we are honoring our officials in this game today. Speaking of officials, are you interested in officiating? If so, join the Division II Conference Commissioners Association and the Division II Athletics Directors Association to reverse the decline in amateur officials across the United States by encouraging interest in one of the most rewarding avocations out there. Give back to stay part of the game. Stay in shape, feel your need to stay within competition, and remain part of a team. Also earn extra money. For more information, go to sayyes2officiating.com. Again, that's sayyes2officiating.com. So this is a 4-2 game right now. The Trailblazers, after giving up 2, have now answered right back with 2 goals of their own, now 4-2. Right back to midfield. That's actually Haley Billings in midfield taking draw there. Trying to go quick here, inside presence. Once again, great save there coming from Lombardi. As looks like a foul will be called there. And so Lombardi trying to get another save here, really in need of it. Foul's going to be on Kowalczyk. Great defense there, having to get back out. We're outside the 12-meter. That's Crane here. Crane, once again, almost loses that one. Another inside presence there. Shot's going to be good. And that one's going to be by Aubrey Mays, number 1. Her first goal after coming in. So 5-2, the Trailblazers extending their lead now. The Warriors defense around their heels now. Trying to get back in this one, needing some of that momentum. We get the time here, about 6:38 left to play here in the first. It's just incredible of how a tie can now flip to a 5-2 lead here for the Trailblazers. The Warriors right now looking at their conference record, their overall record. Overall 3-10 on the year. That is 1 win more than last year. But they are 1-5 in conference, as Crane easily winning that one and just rocketing through the defense. Shot's going to be good there. Takes it all the way. And what a play it was there by Crane. And so it'll be Richardson returning back. It'll be Alexa Simpson coming off here. Well, the Warriors 1-5 in conference play. Well, that one win coming on senior day against Chowan, winning that one 12-3. The Warriors are coming off of 2 straight losses. Both those being in conference play, one of those against Young Harris, 19-2, and then a loss to Shorter University, 22-12, high-scoring game there. Warriors do have 1 game after this one in conference play and on the season against the Emmanuel Lions. That one will be in Franklin Springs, Georgia, but still be on Conference Carolina's digital network if you do want to watch. Of course, supporting your Warriors. Really, anywhere that is on Conference Carolina's digital network. The Warriors having it here. It's Kowalczyk. Warriors going wide here. Monroe trying to take it, getting pushed out. It's Eliza Mann's already having 2 goals on the day, trying to go for something else. Gonna get done there. In transition here, dropping a pass there. Staying with it though. About 45 seconds on the shot clock here. The Trailblazers really trying to run this one out here, taking their time. Trying to go inside there. Kowalczyk got a touch on it. Foul's going to be called. That one's going against the Trailblazers. And so the Warriors win it here. Ground ball being picked up there by Richardson, another senior here. Trying to find some sort of opening. Drops back to Lombardi. She'll try for the clear attempt. Going right back to Richardson. Richardson still with it, trying to find someone downfield. A lot of pressure coming from the Trailblazers. That one's going to get knocked there, but still able to be caught by Moreau. Now on the near sideline here. Warriors still haven't advanced past midfield on this possession. It's Posey now with it. Trying to find someone there. Pass goes short of McCowan. And so will be picked up there. Now turn to a clear attempt. Now being picked up there. Ball's passed there. Crane now with it outside the 12. She can take it herself. We've seen her do it a lot today. Here's Walls once again. Guarded by Raven. Going around that crease, about 60 seconds left on the shot clock here. Keene inside there. Shot it before she had it. That's going to be picked up there by Steves, weaving through traffic. Schneider was calling for a foul there. She's still on the run on that far sideline. Having Billings here. She hasn't scored yet today. The only Warrior to score so far on the day is Eliza Manns. Pass going over the head of Brooker. And it's going to be a turnover there. So much momentum the Warriors had. Going right back now with Ava Walls and the Trailblazers. Approaching about 2:30 left to play. Two subs coming on. It's going to be Mays and Harris once again. Second time we've been seeing them re-enter. Around that crease. Mays and Harris coming on. Shot inside. Great defense there coming from the Warriors. Posey trying to fight for that ground ball. Still on the ground, fighting for it there. Foul's going to be called. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be going on number 15, Isabella Ortiz. We a turnover there. It's going to be a foul. That one's going against Posey this time. You're seeing that double team defense there, putting a lot of pressure on a lot of the passers coming from the Warriors. A great job coming from the Trailblazers. Warriors needing to do that here. Graybill with some defense. And passing around this 12. About a minute and a half left to play here and counting. Still a 6-2 ball game here. Harris with it here. Steve's trying to push her out even more. Pass inside. Shot's going to be wide. Mia Grandma being picked up there by Moreau. Warriors having to go quick here. Now under a minute left to play here in the first. And this is where we've been seeing the Trailblazers shine here on their defense. Clear attempt coming on for Lombardi, having to get it out. Off the netting of Steves. Still able to pick up the ground ball though. Kowalczyk here, having some speed, trying to get something going here. Billings makes a move, tries to go the outside. Still corrals it. McCowan fighting for a life, trying to get to the net, stays with it. Dancing around that crease, trying to find some sort of breathing room here. Needing some sort of buzzer beater, needing to get the shot off. They won't be able to get it. As that's going to end period number 1 here. As it was a dominant first period for the Trailblazers. They lead 6-2. 2 goals coming up for Eliza Manns in this one. needing a few more of those to get the Warriors back in this one.
Diamond T Promotional Gear is just a family-owned business that provides screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. We've been in business now for over 32 years.
Warrior baseball in Mars Hill, North Carolina, taking on Mars Hill. Unable to get it done after a late game push coming from Mars Hill. Warriors did drop that one 6-5. But the Warriors developmental team will actually be playing tomorrow in the developmental tournament. Part of that, one of the polls being hosted by Southern Wesleyan. So we'll be hearing a lot of me tomorrow. But the Warriors will be playing in Game 1 against Erskine. Of course, those two teams saw both of them in the developmental baseball championship for the conference last year. So both those teams going at it in round 1. So it's definitely going to be a great game coming up. Back in midfield for the draw control, Mac Moreau. Saw a little bit of Haley Billings towards the end of the first period. Needing some of that height there from Moreau and definitely using it there. Cowan getting it out there. Cowan still with it, will get fouled. Stop clock will be coming out. Card might be seeing. Will be a green card coming out on Crane. It's actually the first card that we're seeing from the Trailblazers in this one. Crane's been a big part of this Trailblazers team so far in this one. Turnover there. Zambrano there getting it done. Ground ball is going to be picked up there. Keller with it. Around the crease, Trailblazers still having it here. Warriors defense trying to respond. 4 unanswered goals the Trailblazers had to end off period number 1. This is going to be an important one for the Warriors to get back here. Of course, 4 goals, not impossible when you're talking in lacrosse terms. As actually Sierra Raven coming out with a ground ball there. It's going to be a turnover for the Trailblazers. But it will be back another turnover there for the Warriors as that pass going out of bounds coming from Raven. As Crane will re-enter here. Of course, only out for a minute there. Guarded by Richardson now. Trying to dance through there. It's going to get fouled. Looks like that one's going to be on Helen Posey. So a free position attempt coming up here for Crane. Great spot for her here, trying to take it there. And another goal for Crane as that one falls. And so it looks like another goalie switch coming in for the Warriors. Caroline Lart coming back in. So now 7-2. It's now 5 unanswered goals the Trailblazers have had. McMorrow already ready for the draw control. Looks like Crane's going to be taking it here. Harris coming off here. Beautiful day here in central South Carolina. Great weather for lacrosse down here at Childs Field. Not a cloud in the sky. Definitely great to see after a lot of rain that we've been having in the area. Of course, makes the grass look better. Now, the softball games that were supposed to be on actually tonight had to be moved just because of so much rain getting on the field there. So it will be Warrior softball playing the Flying Fleet tomorrow night, so a lot of events going on here on the campus of Southern Wesleyan. But speaking of Warrior softball, Amberly Way winning Mugshot Athlete of the Week. And it's been such a great year for Amberly Way. She's tied for first in the entire nation for softball with homers on the year. It's been incredible. She's also broken the single season home run record for the Warriors. By going 5 for 15 over last week, but 3 of those were homers. Also cashing in 5 RBIs as well. Got to sit down with her today and just talk about the mindset that comes through it and how the Warriors are preparing for the conference tournament coming up. Now, of course, Loving, the sponsor of Mugshot Coffee just down the road here in central South Carolina. Just starting here is a goal, another goal there for the Trailblazers. Mugshot Coffee just starting not too long ago, but it's already been so popular in the area. Great coffee, great items as well. Of course, some new muffins that we've been seeing them come out as well. But also a reusable coffee cup sleeve. That's a free drink with your purchase, and then also discounted drinks when you come back with the sleeve. So definitely, please go check out Mugshot Coffee. Are in the central area. Great coffee, great people as well. And a proud sponsor of your Southern Wesleyan Warriors. But it is 8-2 here. Trailblazers now going on a run here. Warriors just trying to find some sort of momentum and get some movement here on the offensive end. Matt Moreau back at midfield for draw control. FIFA Steves, Lexi Richardson outside of the circle here, trying to fight for it. Up here, ground ball's going to be picked up there by Moreau. And the Warriors, they just have to go quick here. Brooker trying to do that there. Shot's going to be saved. And a trap there. What a save. It was coming from Tori Smith. Clear attempt there. That one's going to be stolen away by Mans. Can Mans have the hat trick? Passes it there to Moreau. Moreau no good. Still on the ground. And it's going to be saved once again by Smith. A lot going on there on that play. Warriors unable to find the back of the net on that one. That's the same aggressiveness that the Warriors need to have every time they go on attack and go to approaching the goal. But it all starts here on the defensive end, trying to get a turnover. Trying to get into those passing lanes. And this is a very fast Trailblazers team. So try and just block them for a split second if they can. Looks like that turnover will come here. Ella McCowan with it here, trying to find someone. Great screen there coming from Richardson. Drops it there. Will be a turnover. And so Warriors defense having to drop back quick here. Trying to bounce that one there. A Posey and Richardson sandwich there. So we'll see who they call the foul on, and they will give it to Richardson. It's Aaron Wheaton now taking the 8-meter. Free position attempt coming up here, trying to get in the way. Doing a great job there. Great defense coming from Richardson from behind. Crane still with it. Passing around the crease. Trailblazers stay with it. .8:30 left to play here on the ground. Quick pass there to Crane, right outside the 12-meter now. 45 left to shoot around the crease. No shot there. Graybill out there, able to push her back just enough. Crane with it now. Pass inside once again. Raven and Graybill trying to get in front. Great defense there on the ground. And it's going to be picked up there by Larkin. Goal. Clear attempt now coming up. Not seeing any pressure so far on her. Lark still with it, trying to find someone. Deep pass there, directly to the Trailblazers. And it looks like a timeout is going to be called. Sydney Taylor and the Trailblazers taking their first timeout in the game here. Look at the shot clock, or look at game clock here. 7:40 left to play here until halftime. 8-2 ball game when we return.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. Switch. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin'. Been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds. Yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets from the first in and the last out. See me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate. passionate. This is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
A 2 ball game here. Trailblazers now. Still on the attack. Turnover there. Passing around the crease. Harris tries to go inside. That one's going to be good. Coming from Straub. So now your score 9-2. Hayden at Greenville now coming on. And she'll be trading spots with Alexis Simpson. If the Trailblazers score 3 more unanswered, will be a continuous clock. Moreau back at midfield. Draw is up. It's going to be one there by the Trailblazers. Ortiz trying to go quick here.
Oh, that was just a timeout. Never mind.
On the ground there. Ground ball's going to be picked up. It's by Ryder. Ryder still with him. So another shot good there by the Trailblazers. It's now going to be 10-2. Another goalie switch here. It's like both goalies for the Warriors on very short leashes today. Ground ball still yet to be picked up. So will be Warriors ball here. Actually, no. It'll be North Greenville ball. It's now 11-2, one more goal for the Trailblazers unanswered. He's going to make it a continuous clock. Richardson coming off here. .547 left to play here in the half. Still only 2 goals scored for the Warriors on the day have been by senior Elisa Manns. Warriors have had some shots since then, have gotten close as well. As it's Kovalchik there. Or Kovalchik, excuse me. Foul there. That one's going against NGU. So the Warriors a chance here, trying to respond. It's been 9 unanswered goals. Brooker trying to fight through. She's going to be fouled. And so it looks like possibly a card coming out here. Actually, no card. He did signal for the clock to stop there. It will be a free position attempt coming up for Brooker. Warriors trying to get one back here. Smith ready. Shot's going to be saved there by Smith. And so score staying 11-2. Warriors unable to get it done there. That's just a great job by Brooker trying to go for that free position attempt, just unable. There's a great save coming from Smith. So it's Crane here, fastening that one off. Crane does have a hat trick already here in the half. Shot inside there is going to be good, coming from Mays. And so we are now on continuous clock here. Richardson re-entering. Seeing a lot of switch between the 3 players of Graybill, Richardson, and Simpson today. We also saw Mary Hernandez in for a brief second. She was in for Haley Billings. Billings now out at midfield for the draw control. It is a continuous clock here. 3 getting down past 4 minutes and counting now. Still waiting for it here. There's the whistle. Draw control's going with Mays, and the Trailblazers still on the attack. Round the crease here. Graybill, great defense. Crane once again, she's been leading the way for this offense. Crane tries to go quick. A little too quick there. Slippage there from Steves. Of course, a lot of rain over the last 2 days, probably causing that one. Shot's going to be good. And it's another one there for the Trailblazers, now 13-2. Katie Keller with the goal there, extending the lead now. (13-2), continuous clock here, under 2 minutes left to play here in the half. No goals yet for the Warriors in this second period. Draws up, draws one there. That one's won by Keene. Whedon getting it back there to Keene. Now here to Crane, well outside the 12. Approaching about a minute here. At halftime, in just a few moments, we will have first half updates coming with stats and just really what went into this dominant first half coming from the Trailblazers. About a 12-second differential between shot clock and game clock, but it's not going to matter. Another goal there for the Trailblazers. Looks like that's Keller once again. So Keller back-to-back goals there for the Trailblazers. Now 14-2. And we're under 10 seconds here. I don't think we're going to be able to get a draw control off. And we won't be able to. 14-2, Warriors down going into halftime. A lot to talk about here. Hat trick already for Crane in this one. 2 for Harris, 2 for Mays, 2 for Keller, back-to-back there. You have 1 for Wheaton, 2 for Straub, and then 2 for Keene. Only 2 goals coming from the Warriors. Happened from Eliza Mann. She's been doing great today, especially back in the first period. Warriors, they're having some open looks, but just some great saves coming from Tori Smith, protecting the pipes for the Trailblazers in this one. Now, she's been the only goalkeeper that the Trailblazers have used today. 3 saves already, 2 goals allowed. A great percentage there. Ava Lombardi and Caroline Lark both with 1 save each. Lombardi giving up 8 and Lark giving up 6. Lark was starting in this game. But it's been 3 shots for Mans and then 2 shots for Brooker. Only 5 shots, or 5 shots on goal coming for the Warriors. Switching over to NGU, 16 shots on goal, 18 shots in total. It's been 7 caused turnovers for North Greenville, and it's been 8 for the Warriors. Just been great transition coming from the visiting Trailblazers. And the Warriors defense just having to step up here. Of course, it's going to take a lot of attack here for the Warriors to try to come back in this second half here. A 12-point differential here. 14-2. We'll be back for a second half here in just a few moments here on Conference Carolina's Digital Network.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
On campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
Get ready for a life-changing journey at Southern Wesleyan University. We're committed to graduating students who love Jesus, who think critically, who are employable, and who are not in crippling debt. Southern Wesleyan University, where your faith and future thrive together. Apply today and start your journey toward success.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, you played before that.
Trying to have them film or something.
And his West
West Shields FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
West Shields FC, we're by far the greatest team
the world has ever seen.
We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
Diamond T Promotional here is just a family-owned business that provides screen printing, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. We've been in business now for over 32 years.
Welcome back to second half action here on Conference Carolina's digital network. Matt O'Banion here bringing you some more coverage here as Warriors are down 14-2 as they take on the visiting Conference Carolina's rivals in the NGU Trailblazers. It is a running clock here as the Warriors winning the draw here to open up the second half. Brooker here trying to fight through. She's going to get fouled. Looks like no card coming out here. It'll be Brooker coming from the 12. Crane's going to meet her there, forcing that one out. It looks like we do have a new goalkeeper for NGU. It'll be Sydney Spellman. As the Warriors having it here, Spellman already getting her first clear attempt. Spellman, a freshman from Roebuck, North Carolina. Actually from Dorman High School. Moreau trying to fight through. Moreau still with it here outside the 12. Moreau does have a shot. It's not on goal. That's another foul there. No card coming out. Will be a free position attempt coming out. So it will be a goal there for the Warriors to open up this one. It will be Brooker's first goal of the game. And Brooker continuing her scoring on the year. Goal number 19 for as it's still a continuous clock here, but it's 14-3. It's the first goal the Warriors have had since the first period. So the Warriors in desperate need, trying to keep running on this momentum from Brooker's goal. Brooker outside the circle. Moreau taking it. Draw is up. And it's won by Crane. I'll say the Trailblazers go quick here. Pass is going to be short there. And it'll be a turnover and ground ball being picked up by Simpson. Simpson still with it here. So you're pushed back. Pass is going to connect. Kowalczyk here. Posing now. Pass inside Steves. You don't see Steves go to work here near sideline. Running up the seam. Trying to go inside. Trying to find something. Steve does not have a shot. Moreau does. It will be a foul called, and it's going to be an 8-meter coming up for Moreau. Spellman ready here. Moreau looking for her first goal here. Shot's going to be wide. Billings with it here. She'll keep it. Pass right back to Moreau. Mann's looking for a hat trick there, and she'll get it. Goal number 3 for Eliza Mans. as the Warriors put it now to a 10-score lead. It's now 14-4.
Goal number 25, Eliza Mans.
So the Warriors, 2 goals here, unanswered so far, coming from the Trailblazers, exactly what the Warriors need in this situation. Of course, it's still a large task to ask for, being down by double digits, but it's all going to start here if you want to make a comeback. So what a day it's already been for Eliza Mans. 3rd goal on the day, our last home game. Foul's going to be called. It's going to be Warrior ball. It's Steves with it, running with her. That's Moreau now with it. Billings trying to make a move, goes to the outside. Pass inside to Moreau. Moreau losing it there. Riley McCall now with it. Posey's going to keep it. Pass inside, no shot on the ground. Foul's going to be called. Looks like it's going to be going on Mac Moreau. And so this is going to be a free position attempt. That's going to be number 11, Caroline Ryder. She'll be taking a free position attempt. And shot's going to get by Lark. So now your score is going to be 15-4. Another goalie switch being shown here. (15-4) here, Moreau back in midfield. Draw is up, Steve's trying to chase after it. He picked up there by Harris. Far sideline there, connecting on the pass. Like Ortiz was calling him for it on the inside. Didn't see her there. They'll keep it outside the 12 here. Trying to make a move on Steves. Inside move, getting past Moreau's shot. It's going to be deflected there by Moreau. Great defense there on the inside. It'll stay here with the Trailblazers. 50 seconds left to shoot. Still is a continuous clock. Trailblazers more than likely will try to drown this one out. Or draw this one out. Foul's going to be called there. It looks like this one's going to be called against Kovalchik. Looks like that will be false start there on the free position attempt. Pass their upfield. having Mans there. Mans already has the hat trick to the resume. Thought about Moreau on the interior. Couldn't find her there. Screen there. Trying to get Steves open. Mans still with it here. Having to drop back out past the 12-meter to McCowan. No movement here from the Warriors. Passing it there to Steves. Now back to McCowan. There's some movement on the interior. But it's thrown into coverage. And a turnover there as Harris has it now. On the run here near sideline. North Greenville having it, stepping out of bounds there. They'll actually say that she pushed her out of bounds. So the officials here discussing this one. And we'll stop the clock here. As these officials discuss what the confirmation of the call will be, of course, you can go to sayyes2officiating.com if you are interested in becoming official just like them. Making the tough calls like these, earning some extra money. Will stay with North Greenville. Lindsey Schneider, of course, not going to be happy about that one. Saying there was a push on the attempt to try to get her out of bounds. Straw with it here, top of the 12, move inside. Great defense on the interior from the Warriors and Sierra Raven. Raven going all the way outside the 12, showing that defense there on the press. There are under 3 minutes left to play here in the third. Getting past Steve there. Straub whiffs on that one. Lombardi couldn't come up with it there. Pass over the net, still on the ground, trying to be picked up here. Mans with it now, trying to go quick here. While they have numbers, still on the ground. The foul going to be going against 26 Riley McCall. So Renna Beth Brooker gets fouled once again, so this turns to a free position attempt. Spellman ready for this one. Brooker trying to go for goal number 2 here. Shot's going to be high, out of bounds, and it'll stay. Straub with it. Sit on the ground. It's going to be a foul going against Steves. Looks like a card might be coming out against Steves. Will be a green card. So it will be nothing actually called. No card coming out. A little bit of confusion there between officials. So it will just be common foul there on Steves. .30 seconds. That one's going to be saved there by Lombardi. Ground ball's going to be picked up there by Steves. She's on the run. Trying to go quick here while the Warriors having numbers. Brooker trying to go. Shot from a long range is going to be saved there by Spellman. So now it's going to need to be a buzzer beater. Won't be able to get it there. Posey's going to have it as the clock is going to run out here. End of the third. Now we go into the fourth. 15-4 as the Warriors get 2 goals back here. As now a hat trick for Lisa Mans. And then one coming from Brooker. We'll be right back here on Conference Carolina's digital network for fourth period action.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
A legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy. The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA.
Fourth quarter action here. Warriors down 15-4. As talked about earlier, a hat trick on the day for senior Eliza Mans. It's been a great day for her scoring-wise. And another goal coming from Brooker. It'll be Moreau back at midfield for draw control here to start out. Draw control is up. That one's going to be picked up on the ground by Crane. Crane does have a hat trick as well on the day. Stay on the ground there. Posey trying to fight for it. Crane with it here outside the 12. Trying to go inside there. Looks like a foul, and looks like a card's going to be coming out for Richardson. She knew it too. So it will be a free position attempt coming up here, and that one's going to be good. That one coming from Kylie Keene, as Keene now the hat trick as well. So the Warriors are a man down here. (16-4) here. Moreau back for the draw control. High up in the air there. Gonna be picked up there by Brooker. Brooker now on the run, Warriors, as that one goes right through Moreau, still on the ground. He picked up there. Pass to Crane, still on the ground. Crane's going to pick it back up there. Bounce pass there. Gets to Keene. Going to be a foul there against Raven, so NGU gets the ball back here. Crane once again, far sideline, passing around the crease now. Brooker with it, spin move, trying to get through traffic. Ball comes out, able to pick it up. Pass there. Be a foul being called on NGU. Gonna be against Straub there. Steves with it, ball comes out, able to pick it up herself though. Trying to get out there, goes to Posey. Posey now having some pressure here. Gets it to Raven, far sideline. That one's gonna be deflected. Gonna be picked up there by Straub once again. Crane with it, top of the 12. Now trying to make a move, looking for someone on the interior. Having Ortiz now. Back to Crane. Around that crease here, Wheaton trying to go inside. On the ground, scooped up there by Moreau. Moreau now on the run. Trying to find something. Crane still right on her. Moreau's taking it full length of the field here. Simpson going on for Graybeal now. Also Ava Walls coming on. Mans with it now. Cowan still with it here. Say a foul's going to be called there, now under 9 minutes and counting. Shots me wide there, coming from Moreau. It'll be NGU ball here. NGU now on the attack. Trying to find something interior. Trying to bounce that one there to Wheaton. Straub able to pick it up there. Inside, off the crossbar, off the top bar there. So NGU keeping it here. Harris there. Now inside, around the crease, trying to go inside, deflected, and picked up there by Lark in goal. Clear attempt going to Posey there. Warriors trying to go quick. Raven now with it, far sideline. Pass upfield, trying to go to Billings on the ground here. Simpson in there trying to fight for it as well. Grandma's going to be picked up there by Straub. Richardson re-entering here for the Warriors. Had a good time too. Warriors needing a good defender on the field now. Harris here. Straub top of the 12. Approaching about 6.5 left to play. Inside, shot's going to get right by Lark as May scoring there. And she'll be having a hat trick here. So timeout here being called by Lindsay Schneider and the Warriors. 17-4 here when we come back from break.
You played before that. So I had to film or something. And it's
West Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Warriors FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
West Shores FC, we're by far the greatest team
the world has ever seen.
We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
This is Conference Carolinas.
17-4. After the timeout here, about 6 minutes left to play here. Ball on the ground. Still yet to be picked up. Ball staying here with Steves and the Warriors. Guarded closely by Harris. Bands here, pass. Connecting with McCowan. Now Moreau with it here. Back to Brooker. Brooker's got a goal. Shot there. Whistle blows. So we'll say play on here. Mans with it, trying to get number 4, and does there. So goal number 4 here for Eliza Mans. What a day it's been for her.
Goal number 25, Eliza Mans.
I've heard better.
17-5 now, clock still running. Then at 4:30 left to play here. Warriors trying to fight back here. Draw control up there. It's going to be won by Ortiz. Straub with it here. Straub's got 2 goals already on the day. Hasn't taken a shot yet in this fourth. Grandma being picked up there by Lark. Clear attempt coming up here, finding Posey on the check down. Posey going right back to Lark, having some pressure on her. Lark still with it. Clear, goes to Steves, they connect. So it will be a turnover there. Coming from Moreau on the foul. Pass inside to Straub. Straub is going to be good there. So Straub getting a hat trick. The 4th Trailblazer have a hat trick today. 18-5 right now. Continuous clock here. About 2.5 left to play. Crane coming back on for the Trailblazers. So it's Kylie Keene. Straub and Ortiz coming out as well. Under 2 minutes now left to play. Moreau back at midfield here. Trolls up there. Ground ball still yet to be picked up there. Moreau with it now. Moreau trying to go quick here. Trying to find someone backing up there, having Brooker. Under a minute and a half left to play. Gonna be fouled there. Brooker having now a free position attempt coming up. Chance to get back in this one. Approaching now a minute left to play. Shot is going to be saved there by Spellman. Spellman now her third save. Under 40 now. Ground ball is going to be picked up there by Posey on the far sideline. Needing to get this one out quick, and does, to Brooker. Under 30 now. Hard-fought fourth quarter for the Warriors. And a hard-fought second half for them. 3 goals for the Warriors in this second half here. Great day for Eliza Manns, as that will do it here. 4 goals for Eliza Manns, leading the Warriors, and actually leading both sides for most goals in the game. Great day coming from the senior Eliza Manns. 1 goal for Brooker, giving the Warriors 5. It's the hat trick for Mays, the hat trick for Crane, the hat trick for Straub, and the hat trick with 3 for Keene. 1 goal for Wheaton, 1 for Ryder, 2 for Keller, and 2 for Harris, giving NGU 18 and the conference win. Moving now to 5-1 in conference play. And the Warriors now moving to 1-6 in conference play, 3-11 now overall on the year. And now NGU at 500 on the year, 7-7. A team that will more than likely be making the Conference Carolinas Women's Lacrosse Conference Tournament. With the win here, just improving their KPI rankings here. But the Warriors do fall here, as this will be the last home game for the women's lacrosse team. I just hate unfortunate situation where they couldn't get it done here against NGU, but it was a tough team to do it. But the Warriors coming up, April 18th will be their final game of the 2025 season against Emmanuel at Emmanuel. April 18th will also be Good Friday as well. That's the next time we will be seeing the Warriors in action. Of course, JV baseball tournament for Conference Carolinas coming up tomorrow. So it's something else to watch on Conference Carolinas digital network. You'll hear us there. Tomorrow games at 10, 1, and 4. Now, of course, those are likely to change just with game time. But your final here from Childs Field, 18-5. I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Conference Carolinas Digital Network and SWU Sports Network. I've been Matt O'Banion. Thank you and good night.
That one's good.